In the age of social media, one moment can reshape entire careers and capture the world's attention in seconds. Some celebrity incidents have become so powerful that they transcended the internet entirely, dominating dinner table conversations and mainstream news coverage for weeks. This is the story of how certain viral moments literally changed everything overnight. It all started innocuously, when a woman named Hayley Welch—
Hey guys, it's finally time that we get into the meme coin disaster and address everything that's going on, and we can finally tell our truth.
Released a 15-second video in 2024, nobody anticipated what would happen next. She offered a candid piece of advice about oral intimacy, and the internet couldn't get enough. That single clip catapulted her from complete obscurity into overnight fame. But here's where her story differs from countless other viral sensations.
I didn't think nothing of it. I had a good day. We just shot a podcast with Tana and then ended up doing all that.
She didn't fade away within days. Instead, Hayley parlayed her fleeting moment of internet glory into something tangible. She launched a podcast, explored cryptocurrency ventures, and transformed her 15 seconds into a sustained career. Her journey proved that virality, when handled strategically, could be far more than just a temporary phenomenon.
It's not really my account, but the guy that I let do hats for me, he was kind enough to ask if he could sell them, like in my hometown, and so I was okay with it. He was kind enough.
The phenomenon of instant fame through social media has accelerated exponentially. Previous generations had to work for years to achieve the kind of recognition Hayley obtained in a single moment. The infrastructure of the internet had become so efficient at amplifying content that traditional pathways to celebrity became increasingly irrelevant. Anyone with a phone and a memorable message could potentially reach millions.
I don't think so. I feel like he's had bigger plans for me, though, than what I was doing. I was just working in a factory.
This democratization of fame carried both promise and peril. While some leveraged their sudden attention into legitimate opportunities, others found themselves overwhelmed by the speed and intensity of public scrutiny. The line between 15 minutes of fame and lasting influence had become blurrier than ever. Meanwhile, across the entertainment landscape, the relationship between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce
kind of felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox.
Became impossible to ignore. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end and the global megastar were dating, and suddenly, millions of people who had never watched a football game in their lives began tuning in to Super Bowl games. When the Chiefs won their championship in February 2024,
stable life and what she was doing in her career, but you got to be crazy if you think I'd never helped or gave.
Swift and Kelce shared a kiss on the field that ignited the internet. The moment became bigger than football itself. Her fan base, the Swifties, had invaded sports arenas, creating a cultural phenomenon that blurred the lines between music and athletics.
About how she wasn't the cheerleader, that she was the girl in the bleachers. It's like her song manifested this great twist.
The crossover between Swift's music world and professional sports reshaped how both industries operated. Television networks adjusted their coverage strategies. Sports broadcasters suddenly understood that celebrity presence could exponentially increase viewership among demographics that traditionally ignored football.
She's hot, she's beautiful, she's confident, she's everything he may like.
Marketing teams across major corporations capitalized on the phenomenon, creating campaigns that merged sports imagery with pop culture references. By the time Swift concluded her record-breaking Eras tour in Vancouver later that year, she had already cemented her status as the most influential pop culture figure of the moment. The tour itself had become a global event, breaking revenue records and transforming how artists approached concert experiences. But virality doesn't always stem from love stories. Sometimes it emerges from unexpected political moments. During the 2024 presidential campaign, Vice President Kamala Harris's childhood memories became meme gold. Harris had shared a quote from her mother about how she would tell her children they didn't just fall out of a coconut tree. This innocent phrase, spoken years earlier, suddenly exploded across social media. What made this moment particularly unusual was its integration into the broader internet culture.
Greg, before I let you go, I have to ask, because it's just coming across social media about Kamala Harris teasing out potentially.
The coconut tree meme merged with other trends, creating a phenomenon that transcended typical political discourse. Even dictionaries took notice. By year's end, vocabulary publications were tracking viral phrases with the same rigor they applied to legitimate additions to the English language. The word demure experienced a similar trajectory. In 2000, a content creator named Jules LeBron,
very mindful,
Okay.
and very knowledgeable.
Okay.
We try to make sure our
uploaded videos explaining how to be very demure and very mindful at work. The term itself means shy or reserved, but LeBron's playful interpretation transformed it into something entirely different. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be demure. The word spread across TikTok, Instagram, and every corner of social media. Mainstream celebrities adopted it. News anchors discussed it. The word that was meant to describe modesty instead became a badge of internet culture. It represented how quickly language could be hijacked, repurposed, and spread across global platforms. Linguistic experts noted the phenomenon with interest. College professors incorporated discussions of demure into lectures about contemporary communication. Brands attempted to capitalize on the trend, integrating the word into marketing campaigns. What had begun as a personal filming project from an individual creator had become a legitimate cultural touchstone, reshaping how millions of people communicated their attitudes and intentions. The speed and scale of linguistic transformation demonstrated the power of social media to reshape language itself, creating new meaning independent of traditional dictionary definitions. The entertainment industry witnessed its own seismic shift when Jennifer Lopez's personal life became impossible to separate from her professional endeavors. In 2004, her relationship with Ben Affleck deteriorated spectacularly, and the public watched every moment unfold. Their situation was made more complicated by their previous history together from 2 decades earlier. When Lopez filed for divorce in August, it felt like the entire internet exhaled simultaneously. The moment represented a broader cultural shift in how celebrities handled their most intimate struggles. What made this situation uniquely viral was its cinematic quality. The couple had been cast in films together before their separation, creating a meta-narrative where their movie characters seemed to predict their real-world struggles. Paparazzi photographs became interpreted as silent testimonials to their emotional state. Each outing, each appearance, each fashion choice was dissected for hidden meaning. Lopez's revelatory fashion statements made headlines. Affleck's expressions in candid photos spawned countless memes. The public had transformed their personal crisis into a form of entertainment, simultaneously pitying and consuming their downfall. Privacy had become a luxury they could no longer afford, and Lopez's journey became a cautionary tale about performing for audiences both on and off screen. Another unexpected viral moment came through the world of fashion and social media. Timothée Chalamet lookalike contests swept the nation in 2024. What began as a simple Washington Square Park gathering evolved into a phenomenon affecting multiple celebrities. Harry Styles had his doppelgangers, Dev Patel attracted impersonators. Jeremy Allen White wasn't immune either. Suddenly, finding someone who resembled your favorite celebrity became a recreational activity. People stood in long lines to participate in these surreal competitions. The trend reflected something deeper about celebrity culture, the obsession with appearance, the hunger to find familiar faces in crowds, and the blurring of reality and fandom. Social media platforms became flooded with photographs of lookalikes posing alongside official images of their celebrity counterparts. News outlets covered the phenomenon with a mixture of bemusement and fascination. Dating apps capitalized on the trend, with users joking about finding their celebrity matches in real life. The phenomenon revealed how fractured contemporary celebrity had become. In an era where people consumed celebrities exclusively through screens, the opportunity to find physical replicas transformed an abstract admiration into a tangible, interactive experience. The Olympics brought unexpected viral moments as well. When breakdancer Raygun competed at the Paris Games, her performance became instantly iconic for reasons nobody anticipated. The judges awarded her a score of zero, which, under normal circumstances, would be devastating. Instead, her chaotic routine captured the internet's heart. She represented 2024 itself, unserious, unpredictable, and somehow perfect in its imperfection. Her dance moves spawned countless memes, and her name became synonymous with internet joy. An athlete had achieved viral fame not through excellence, but through sheer entertainment value. The irony was profound. Traditional sports excellence had long defined athletic stardom, but Raygun had achieved greater recognition through failure and unconventionality. Her zero score became a badge of honor rather than a mark of shame. Audiences embraced her authenticity and apparent lack of concern for the judges' expectations. In an era saturated with polished, professionally managed athlete personas, Raygun's unfiltered performance felt refreshingly genuine. Major news outlets covered her story extensively. Late-night comedians featured her in their opening monologues. She received sponsorship offers and appearance requests. A score of 0 had transformed into the perfect score for internet virality. Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis in March 2024 represented a different category of viral moment. When the Princess of Wales announced she was undergoing chemotherapy, the announcement eclipsed every celebrity news cycle simultaneously. King Charles had also announced his cancer diagnosis that same month. The moment forced global audiences to confront mortality and resilience in real time. Unlike other viral moments built on humor or romance, this one was rooted in human vulnerability and hope. The announcement generated unprecedented engagement across social media platforms. People from all walks of life shared personal stories of their own cancer journeys. Medical professionals discussed treatment options. Strangers sent messages of support to a public figure they had never met. The virality here served a different purpose than memes or entertainment spectacles. It created a moment of collective human connection, transcending the usual boundaries of celebrity obsession. Kate's decision to eventually return to public appearances became symbolic of resilience itself. Her gradual reintegration into royal duties was documented and celebrated. What began as tragic news evolved into an inspiring narrative about strength and perseverance. The entertainment landscape shifted dramatically when certain unexpected relationships emerged. When news of a romantic connection between two major Hollywood figures surfaced, it dominated the conversation for weeks. These weren't scripted moments or planned reveals. They were genuine developments that captured collective interest precisely because they felt genuine. The relationship dynamics proved more compelling than any fictional narrative could achieve. The Brat Summer of 2024 represented yet another category of viral dominance. When Charli XCX released her album and the phrase Brat Summer entered the lexicon, political campaigns suddenly incorporated it into their strategies. A singer's artistic vision transformed into a national conversation about attitude, style, and cultural identity. Charli XCX had accidentally created a movement that transcended music entirely. As we look back at these moments, a pattern emerges. The most impactful viral moments aren't always the ones that seem destined for greatness. A 15-second video about advice, a phrase from a speech years prior, a word that means something different than people use it for, a breakdancer with a 0 score, an unexpected relationship between famous people. These became the stories that shaped entire years. They proved that virality operates on its own mysterious logic. What captures the internet's attention today may be forgotten tomorrow, but the truly transformative moments linger. They reshape how we talk, what we value, and who we pay attention to. Viral moments changed entertainment forever, but more importantly, they revealed how much power lies in the hands of millions of people connected through technology, all deciding simultaneously that something matters. That collective decision-making ability, that shared consciousness across the global internet, represents perhaps the most significant transformation in human culture. The era of viral celebrity moments has only just begun, and as technology evolves, the speed and scale of virality will continue to accelerate, fundamentally altering entertainment, language, and human connection itself.